Yeah, so after this is all peeled, we can just very quickly give them hints. So it looks like this.
Okay.
So this doesn't need garlic, this requires garlic, that requires garlic.
That is different dish also.
Yeah, we have 5 dishes.
So one, okay.
Yeah, this is going to be very adventurous. I usually only do 4. So whose employer said that whose employer said that they have a child at home and want spicy?
Make it my employer.
It was
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
So she requested the bean sprout,
But
right?
you didn't tell me if they don't want the spicy.
Like you need to
The kid
adjust.
doesn't want the
No,
spicy.
you need to adjust.
Somebody said, oh, can we do the bean sprout because the mapo tofu is spicy? And I said, I don't want to change the menu, so I added one more.
Yeah. I
Usually
think my
it's-
boss.
Yeah, usually there's only 4. So I've never done 5 before in one class.
So it's my lap.
It's
Wish me
okay.
luck. Wish me luck, wish me luck.
Hi guys, we are in Miss Edith kitchenette. Miss Edith, what is the name of your class? And we're having Chinese cooking.
Okay lang? Maganda naman yung model eh.
Oh, ganda.
Model.
Hindi ko hindi pa naka-front tayo. Uy.
I-front cam mo na lang.
O, sa kanya na lang.
Uy, sa atin. Uy, hindi nakatutok na rin naman eh. I-front cam na lang para alam mo yung mas kita mo.
Because I'm so bad at technology. If I had somebody to help me, that would be a different story. Okay.
You should try that down while you are cooking. You teach. You know,
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I have that. I have keep watching Mom Ling cooking Chinese food on YouTube.
That is vegetable dumplings.
Yeah, meat and vegetables. So when people say meat in Chinese, they usually mean pork.
Okay. Means
Yeah, pork. And I will talk about this as soon as all the prep work is done. I'll let you guys take a photo. But we need to get the prep work out of the way so I can get some more room.
Is this done?
Yeah, great, great. Oh, there's still so many dishes. I'll just lay this here. So when you're done,
So, madam, I keep watching the videos of
ito nga po para dalawa ng aming models. One with mask, one without mask. Paano mo rin yun? Mga mag-viral ako dito. Hi! May uri na po, huwag kang mag-alala. Oo.
Malis kasi kagabi yung amo ko. Ito super yung kagabi.
Yung amo ko nga sabi, huwag mas daw ako at may sakit na laga ko.
I know I can, but I like people. I don't like the camera. I like being with people. Yes, in person. Yeah, I think coarsely minced is good. Yeah, so this is good, yeah. Thanks. What? With? It's okay.
Mas madali yan. Ay, yung grinder na yan. Mostly kasi madali yan. Oo. Manang-ano talaga. Dito ko yung... Kaya alam mo, ganyan pa. Ganyan na.
Or can you another
Lalagay ko na sana dito. Ang gusto ko. Yan. Yan. Ang gusto ko mapatulog. Ano yung kapatid ko ng gaya?
Thank you. We're almost done, yeah? Okay. Good. I think today all the cutting is finished.
This is ginger.
Yeah, it's ginger. I will introduce. This one is almost done. Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you.
Ang sarap, bago nito space, kulay nung ano, sa top. Mukha lang natira.
tapos
So, naisip na sa
juice
ito?
nasa
Tapon. Ay,
So, ito yung light whip na yan.
beans.
ito yung
Ano to, mix for
Ito yung
sa ano?
samdang plate.
Kaya talaga.
Yun yung pinakailalim.
Tete.
Yan.
Palagin.
Maganda yung ganyan para may parating mo. May model pa. Okay.
Ano kaya ba?
Alin dito? Ang alam ko, beans. Sabi ganun, inasetting yun sila.
Dati natin Baguio beans, di ba?
Oo, nilagay mo Baguio beans.
Itanong ko nga.
Usually, pag nag-aano kasi ko, para matandaan ko, yung I have my own way na kaya ito. Baguio beans ko, doon natatandaan ko yun.
Madam, what is this in your language?
Taugo.
What do you call this in English? Chinese.
We call them green beans, French beans. Yes, but it's not limited to just this bean. So let's talk about the dumpling dish first. Let's talk about each dish one at a time, okay? So this one is the dumpling dish. And then we're going to get a spoon. That I don't have. Okay. So basically, if you can see the ratio, usually I like to do 50% vegetable, 50% pork. Okay?
Same balance.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You can do more pork if you like.
Yeah.
But I-
Depends on you.
That depends on you. I would not suggest all pork because it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to make a really balanced dumpling, this is my idea. If you see that the pork, it's quite fatty. So I like to use a ratio of about 20 to 30% fat. Okay, so don't use all lean because it will be really dry.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hard. Become hard.
Yeah, that's right. So the pork, we want 20 to 30% fat. And then pork to vegetable, we want about 50-50.
Yeah, balance.
Okay? And as for the spring onion, it's optional. The minced ginger is optional, but I do like to add it, and as much as you like.
Well,
So-
it means there's no idea that
No, there is.
there is.
Yes,
Okay.
but of course, these are always optional.
Okay,
Like my
okay,
younger
okay.
daughter says, oh mom, I don't like ginger.
Okay.
Okay? But I like ginger. And normally, I might even double this, but because we're catering for so many people, I want to go easy, but at home, you could add more if you like.
Okay.
And if at home, you can add more if
Yes.
you like, okay? So this is good. And then, we're going to season very quickly. So I don't know how much salt, but there's quite a lot here, so I'm gonna go with maybe this much first. And then after you put in your seasonings, you can always put some in the microwave, heat it up and try. I'm gonna, white pepper, okay? So seasoning, very simple, just salt, white pepper, cornstarch, not corn flour, cornstarch. Yeah, and I'm going quite heavy. Okay, and then no sugar. Pure sesame oil. Okay, this is 100% sesame oil. I don't know, so okay, don't go crazy. Like that, okay. So basically that's it. So we got pork. Now you see I got carrot, so Madeline helped me grate the carrot, but I had to squeeze out all the juice. So if you use another vegetable, you can use spinach, you can use watercress, you can use bok choy, but that you need to squeeze out the juice. So maybe you cut, and then you add some salt, and then after a while you can squeeze out all the juice and then put it in. But if you use leafy vegetables and you squeeze out the juice, because you added salt,
Yeah.
then add
Without
less salt.
watering.
This one, we didn't add salt to squeeze. So that's why I'm going to go with the salt, okay? So make sure you know what vegetable you're using. I say, because this one has cabbage, you can use any vegetable you like.
Okay.
Just if you can squeeze out the juice, squeeze out the juice. So I say if you want to save yourself time and effort, just do beans. Beans you wash, you cut. No squeezing.
Then it's mixing.
Yeah.
It's easy.
It's easier,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was not fun squeezing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's why I say use whatever vegetables. If
Yes,
you
that's it.
want to train your muscles, use a vegetable that you need to squeeze. If you're lazy or you just don't have time, I think beans are great. It's so easy, right? No squeezing. All right, so somebody needs to either mix this or if you wash your hands, you can
Use gloves.
use gloves. Did everybody take that picture of this? Or somebody can upload the picture onto the,
I'm busy.
you're the video, okay, well, one person can upload all the pictures because I have a group chat, except some people are not on my group chat. Oh, but your employer is on the group chat, so it's okay.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
okay, it's
we're
okay.
not going to join that group chat.
Okay? Because after the photos, you can always upload it onto the group chat so everybody can
Yes.
see, okay?
Yeah.
That's introduction of the first dish. I'm going to introduce the second dish now. This is the bean sprout dish. We use glass noodle, which is here, right? I use three packets. But again, it should only be one.
Ikaw naman lang, ikaw lang
Oo, kasi may laro ako.
Parang
Kaya
ganun
wala
din
akong-
sa atin, lumpia.
Oo, parang lumpia lang sa atin.
Lumpia, dumpling.
Piniprito lang natin ito, steam.
Pero may dumpling din na
Fried. Fried. Fried.
Ano yun? Sabihin,
Fried
i-steam
up.
mo na o
No.
Right.
Sa either dry or
And then I think yung
Pag namili ka sa grocery,
I think the
pag bumili ka sa grocery, meron na
maganda yan para ma-mix it
fried
up
dumpling.
talaga.
Oh, kasi naman ano na,
Ang hugas na kasi.
naka-indicate talaga.
Uy, ang habang talaga.
Oo, meron talaga.
Iba yung pang ano.
Iba talaga.
pwede ganyan-ganyan.
Oo, ganun.
I hugas my hand.
You're gonna go put your hands in, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Where I
I would probably do not add enough salt.
Yes, you did.
I want to show you the different stages, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you saw how much I used. You'll probably find out it's not enough, and then I will add
Habang
some
gloves.
more. But I like to go slow.
There's no gloves.
I like to go slow.
Para yan dyan. Dikit mo nga daglan.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay? For glass noodle, because it's really long when you eat, I do like to give it a cut. I do one lengthwise and then like a crisscross. Okay, just a quick cut. Don't cut it too short, but 1, 2. To shorten the length is always a good idea. Bean sprouts is this one. This is a caddy and a half, so this is a lot of bean sprouts.
This together with madam?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is together. I don't usually cook this much. This is a lot. I might usually do maybe 400 grams.
Yeah.
Okay, one caddy is 600 grams. I might
Okay,
do
one
maybe,
happy.
yeah, so I might do 400 grams. This is a caddy and a half. So this is 900 grams. This is double what I usually cook at one time. So again, you know, we eyeball.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
eyeball everything.
Mhm.
I usually cook half. I am going to double the recipe about to see if, because I need to share with everyone, right?
Like,
I
adjust,
usually put
adjust.
1 egg, but today I'm gonna put 3.
yeah.
Mushroom for this dish, I usually put about 3 or 4, but today I put 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I essentially almost doubled the
Yes, yes,
recipe.
yes.
This is dry mushroom.
Yeah, this is
Depende
dried
sa
mushroom.
kakain.
Sa lagay, sa pagsisilbihan.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I did.
You understand.
Very smart.
I did not, but the math Madeline
It
gave
depends.
her.
Yes.
She looked like she approved, so.
Yes, yes.
So I guess that means yes.
Susan vermicelli, di ba?
Ha? Vermicelli. Glass noodles.
Daming tawag yun, kaya minsan may nalilito. Ang ganda ng sulot na kapag niya.
Sige, si ate na lang. Si ate na lang ang kunin mo. Huwag kayong lutuin. Eggs. Kasi depende naman sa
You have to tell me. I need to
Pasta.
stop.
First
Everything is ready? Okay. So if you've done this, what we usually do, what I like to do is I like to take some and put it in the microwave. Just to try, because if you over season, you can still save it. If you under season, you add more.
Okay.
But if you don't try and then you wrap 200 dumplings and it's too salty, then you're screwed up.
Yes, true, true, true. Ganun talaga ni tita.
Ako niyan tuwing umaga.
Tik-tik ko na yun. Simple pa rin.
Sabi niya ng mga kasama
Tapos
ko.
40 lang.
Sabi ko,
Or 35. Mas matanda pa man ako eh.
Okay, so this dish, you've got your mushrooms reconstituted, which means you rinse them, soak them until they're completely softened. And then you squeeze out the water, and this is where you, and then it's ready, right? So who's never used Chinese mushrooms before? You've never used Chinese, so I gave you about 4 or 5 in that little bag. You rinse, you put it in water, and you soak.
How long?
It
It
really depends. Some mushrooms are bigger and fatter and more expensive,
You
and
need
some are cheaper and thinner.
Sinahan
Yeah,
Like,
so-
put that in the water like half a day, like that.
It could be anywhere from 30 minutes to half a
Like
day.
preparing the things.
Yeah, so you could always, if you want to
Yeah.
prepare it in advance, you
Yeah.
can still
Yeah.
soak it, cover it up and leave it in the
Yes,
fridge
yes.
Yes.
Overtime.
overnight.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not gonna it's gonna
Depends
be a
the,
problem. I mean,
depends the kind of mushroom.
these things have been dried for years. One
It's
more
good
day is
for
not going to be a
congee.
problem. Yeah, okay, so I would say maybe, 1-2 hours of soaking is good. And then you squeeze, so it's dry, because it's like a sponge, it will absorb
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
Squeeze, and then it's
Pass
ready
like
to use, okay? So, flavor is very strong, if you smell it, Chinese mushroom. And ginger, you've got your,
Slice.
they're all julienned here, okay? And then we need our seasonings, which is sesame oil.
Always have
Yes, we do like sesame oil quite a lot.
vegetarian, vegan.
So I've got a big dish, I'm just gonna go a little heavier on the sesame oil, because this one is vegetarian. I like to keep it vegetarian,
Complete vegetarian.
but if the members at home are not vegetarian,
Can change.
yeah, and if you have chicken powder,
Okay.
that's okay too.
Okay.
Okay, some families, they say, I want to make sure this is vegetarian, then use the mushroom powder.
So it depends.
It's up.
Yeah, I'm using that, madam.
Yeah, and nobody's bothered, everybody says, oh, chicken powder's okay,
Yeah, I'm using
then
that.
use chicken powder.
I
It's
buy
just-
my own.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
some of us, they don't put this chicken powder.
yeah, then
Yeah, that's true.
buy this one, this is good to keep at home, like, whenever
Like
you
for
need it.
tasting. Yeah, for
Yeah.
tasting.
Yes.
To add a little bit of flavor, because this one is quite bland. There's no meat in this dish. That's why this dish I do need to add chicken somehow, okay? I don't
Okay.
always use this,
Sometimes, me also sometimes.
yeah, but sometimes you do need it. So in this dish, you do need it.
Okay.
Is the chicken powder is the same taste?
No,
my
this is
dear.
very less.
This is very mushroom smell.
And beside that will be a vegetarian.
The taste? No, I mean.
Not the same.
No.
Well,
Tastes
you know what,
like
if you cook it all together, you're not gonna notice the difference.
Yes, yes, true.
You won't notice the difference,
Yes.
okay? But when you smell the two powders, you will smell the difference,
Okay.
okay? All right? So I've got,
Sugar.
yes, so this one I need a bit of sugar, so let's go with sugar.
Like soya
put
sauce.
in the sesame.
I like this recipe because I already have that.
These recipes are all new for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, clever. Okay, salt. Okay,
Yes.
I don't know.
And,
I'm going with a teaspoon, or maybe a little more.
and soya sauce.
Never
Soya.
follow this amount. Always,
Yeah, always
always use good
depends.
judgment.
Yes.
But do follow the things that I
Yes.
use. Okay?
Always depends by your taste.
Exactly. Okay, so light soy sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna go with probably quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with 5 first, because when you're cooking, you can always just add a little more if you need it, yes?
Yes.
So I've added 5 things: salt, sugar, sesame oil, light soy, and the vegetarian powder. And when you mix it all up, and then the egg, I do like to give it a bit of salt, just a touch, and then this egg can be beaten. And then I will drain the water.
Huwag mo na, te. Eh, pag ginag-ano ko.
Tayo.
Pag nag-ano tayo. Ma'am,
Pag nag-cook,
Eh, ma-oily siya.
hindi na tayo mag-ano, gloves pag mag-food.
oh,
Tapos na yun. Ako sa bahay na eh, walang gloves. Pag nag-mix, ako naman,
Hindi, ang point is,
pag magawa ng mix, kasi sabi ng patanda, ano daw masyado para ma-mix.
pag nandun siya,
Bagsak lang.
nandun siya, pag wala siya,
Oo.
Don't remove yet.
Oh.
Don't remove because it might not be ready. So here, you can take a picture of this.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. And coriander, again, is optional, but I like the
I
coriander.
like all.
Yeah, and add more if you like.
Madam, what did you call it in language? Coriander.
inside.
Fine.
Yeah, inside. Yeah. So you can double this if you like, triple this if you like.
Yeah,
Okay?
because this is really young.
Yeah, but not everybody likes it.
Yeah.
So this dish is ready to cook.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And again, when you do this at home, half. Cook only half.
Okay.
Unless you have a very big wok.
Yes, it depends
We
on
don't
people.
You don't have. Well, you know,
People always
this is
have
a
a big
wok
wok.
because we are Chinese and why? We use it for many purposes. And if you don't have a big wok, then you shouldn't have a
So you are
wok.
not Chinese.
There's no reason to have a wok if it's small.
Our work is just good for 4 person.
Yes, also me.
Is mine bigger?
Yeah, yours is
And
bigger.
yours is not good enough for 4 person.
Then you are only small Chinese.
What?
Because you know why? Your wok, the whole purpose of a wok is all the surfaces are hot. And you need the food to touch all the surfaces. You need
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because if you have a small wok, how do you cook this?
But I cannot demand, madam. It's still good. We will not gonna buy new. I keep asking the old, the mother, if there's something I want to buy in the house, it is still okay. You can use it. No need to buy. Okay.
Okay.
It's the small book. It's difficult.
You know
to-
what goes on in here stays in here,
Yeah.
right?
One kg of vegetable. It's very difficult
Yes.
to mix.
One caddy of vegetable is
It's
very
always fall
difficult.
down.
Exactly. Well, you know what? But she doesn't cook. You see, the problem is sometimes
They
the
don't
employer, they don't cook.
Yeah, only the mother.
So they,
So- They don't empathize with you,
yes, they don't care about you.
right? They don't empathize. They don't understand, which we need to understand.
But
Yes.
You're
people
hired
always
because
have their
they
own-
don't cook.
Yes.
So we just have an understanding.
So we adjust. If the food fall down, I will get it so fast.
I know, I know. So I've already heated this for about 50 seconds. It's all cooked through. What I want everybody to do is just take a little bit and try, and you tell me if it's salty enough. I probably say no.
It's not.
Yeah, I also say no.
No.
Even I did not taste it.
Okay. But it's always good to try. I need coffee. That tequila was such a bad idea.
Yeah, no, madam.
Tequila.
Madam, can we drink your own tequila out
You know,
there?
all morning I keep losing my coffee.
Madam, we will add again tequila.
No.
Doesn't want to.
It's not right?
Daming nakahilera dyan.
Okay. Anybody else need to try?
Kasi may, ano
Just to
yun,
give you
may
an idea.
sauce, diba?
Okay, so now that you've tried, how much more do you want? Do you want a double? Do you want to add this
Ay,
much?
oh, my sausage. Ay,
May
ay,
sauce.
ay, sauce.
No, I think
Never
I
add
think
liquid.
that this is already enough because once the dumpling is
No.
cooked, some people they still need.
Dipping in the sauce. Yeah.
So
Yes. Okay, so
then
that's very
this
true.
line-
But this is still quite bland.
Okay.
So I definitely will still add some more.
Yeah, and some more, madam.
And then I will stop there. Now, what Josie said was very right, because everybody likes a dipping sauce. Okay, yeah. Mix again, and then I
And
think we're good.
sometimes, madam, the dipping sauce have no salt.
Yes. So we can go in with, this doesn't add
Yes,
salt.
that's more
This
enough.
this is fine. If we still want to continue adding this is fine.
Mamaya.
Okay? So I'd rather you go in stages.
Yes.
Go in stages.
Kasi asin talaga. Sabi niya, pag gusto mo sarap yung luto mo.
This picture is not right,
Yes.
so we can put this aside
Okay.
for next picture. So we just put this in the kitchen. In the kitchen, thank you. Very limited space.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Meron kating iba, ayaw na.
Bago tapos sumama na sa akin.
Has anybody found my coffee yet?
You just hold your
I
mouth
know.
before. Oh,
In the
Miss
kitchen.
Eric, you're still young.
Oh, God.
Oh, I see patas.
Keep in the fridge.
Oh,
No, because sometimes I'm like that too.
you are like that too?
Yes.
You're not old enough to be like me. I give up.
So you hold it and you go in the kitchen. So I
It's
think
not in the kitchen, in the bathroom.
powder.
Hindi.
Hindi, yung parang ano siya, parang
Mad. Mad na malaki.
Forget it. Forget it. I lost my copy. It's the third time today.
Oh.
Okay, so after this is mixed, this is ready.
Mm.
And then you can take the after picture. Now you can use the glove now.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Okay, so this is the mixture. These are the dumpling wrappers. Here is one caddy.
Oh.
One caddy is 600. No, this is a little bit more than one
But
caddy.
you can buy small doon.
Fewer, you mean?
Yeah, dito only.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
buy.
can.
You can buy half a caddy.
Yeah, my boss kind of.
So this is about
Can can so too hard.
this is about half a caddy.
That's
Oh,
good.
this is not.
Gao Zipei. Dumpling wrapper.
Dumpling wrapper.
Gao Zipei. Gao Zipei. Gao Zi is dumpling. Gao, this kind of dumpling. There are many dumplings, but this kind of dumpling is called Gao Zi.
Can you buy that in
And then pei is skin. Jiao Zi.
Now, please.
Meron ako yung sa...
Gao Zi is Cantonese. Jiao Zi is Fang. Okay, so this is more than a caddy. So this cost me $19. Don't make it yourself. It's a waste of time.
Yes.
Okay, don't do it because you're in Hong Kong. It's
A lot of
very
time.
easy to buy at the wet
Yeah,
market.
you're not in the Middle East.
Yes, if you're somewhere where you can't get access to fresh dumpling wrapper, then of course you need to make it. But if you can, don't waste time. I would rather you use the time to make extra dumpling and keep it in the freezer. And tomorrow you have dumplings again.
Yes.
You don't need to do this again, right? If you have time, make double batch. Don't make wrapper. Okay, and then you flash freeze in the freezer, and then when you need to cook, it goes from freezer
Yeah.
straight to the steamer.
Yeah.
There's no need to wrap again. So I
We're doing like
never
that.
just do one meal,
Yes.
We're doing that.
okay? Because it takes time, right?
Yes.
It's a lot of work, okay? So this is the photo. Once this is
Ito?
done,
Hindi. Ay, lumpia wrapper sa atin.
Fresh yan.
yeah, what market? Where you see the fresh noodle? You see there's always a stall where there's fresh noodles.
But can we buy that like in marketplace or fusion?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think they give you this much, you know, the
Yes,
Japanese
and
ones,
it's
and they cost
expensive.
$20, and it's all packaged, and
Very
the freezer
expensive.
section is expensive. So whenever you get a chance to go to the wet market, because you don't live near a wet market,
We do, but we never use this kind of wrap.
you just go to the wet market.
Then,
They have it market, but it's Japanese.
No,
Japanese.
ay dili.
I'm telling you,
Maghimo
you're
pag
gonna
dumplings
pay like
naman.
5 times
Pagkuha
more.
ka, damihan mo na. Tapos yung
i-freeze
gawa
mo.
mo, i-freeze
Freezer mo,
na
nanakarap na.
Yeah, so if you do want
Okay,
to
mo,
freeze
say
it,
you want to eat, then
Yeah.
take.
I tell you,
Okay.
you go to the wet market, if you buy them, because you can buy this much, this is only $20, $25.
Okay.
Okay, $20, $25, you get this much at the supermarket.
Yes, true.
So it's better to buy it.
Yes. And then what you do is you saran wrap, and then you saran wrap, and then you put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you put it in the freezer. And when you need to use it, you put it in the fridge. Like, I'm making dumplings tomorrow, this is in the freezer, I put it in the fridge, tomorrow it will defrost, and it will be just as good. These ones have been frozen before, they're perfectly fine. Or always buy more.
How many
If you don't-
months, days longer?
In Hong Kong, you never really need to keep everything for too many months,
Yeah,
right? Because
my
there's no,
employer don't
Yeah.
want to.
yeah, there's no freezer space. So I'm just saying, if you have extra, just freeze them, and then next time you use them again. These ones have been frozen, no problem. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah? All right, so pictures taken?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's keep these under, let's keep these under, okay, let's keep these under wraps, and then we will do this later.
Yun ang gusto ko gawin, pero hindi ko alam kung mabili ng wrapper na yan.
Social coffee.
Maybe in the room.
No, hindi naman siya pumasok sa room.
Hindi po.
Hindi.
Oh, I found it.
Oh!
Parang katulad yan eh. Saan na yung papi ko? Sabi ko yung tabi ko eh.
Next dish. Let's do the egg one. Let's do the preserved egg one. This one is very simple, no picture.
Nagawa ko yan.
Doon ko na tayo
I
niyo.
don't know how I'm supposed to accomplish this, but I will try. I have 12 eggs, I think. Don't make this many at home. Only
Yes.
4 or 5 or 6.
Siyempre, pag tatlo lang ang nakainan mo, tapos gumawa ka ng dosa.
Sulat ko lang ito para pakita kay Ama. Ewan ko na lang. Parang palinin mo.
It's because it's a big group. Usually I only do 4 eggs or 5 eggs,
Yeah.
okay? So I will probably have to cook in 2 batches. But I need more to share. For this one, we need to add a bit of salt, of course, but don't go crazy again, just a little bit. And then I have a combination. It's up to you, okay? You can add none of this if you don't like it. I like it, so I add it. I have part coriander and part spring onion.
Okay.
I have a mix.
That's
You can use just coriander, you can use just spring onion, you can use nothing.
Or you can use mix.
It's optional.
Yeah, or it's a mix, okay? I like, so let's go, okay? And it makes it pop. It really makes it pop, I mean the color. So somebody can help me mix that. And then the next thing we will use for this omelet is this stuff. Do we all know what this is?
I don't know.
Good, that's why I'm here.
What's that?
This is called choi po. You know the white turnip that Chinese people love
Like
to use?
oh, the Labanos. White radish. Radish.
Yeah, okay? So this is preserved from the radish.
Oh,
The whole thing, if you
radish.
preserve the whole thing, it looks like a shriveled male organ,
Ah.
okay?
Where
But,
can you buy that na can dry in the...
yeah, in the wet market, in the dry section where you buy the mushroom.
It's really need to use like that than the fresh radish.
Can you use fresh radish for this?
No.
You gotta use this one for this omelet. This is all the same, it's just preserved more with salt. This one preserved more with sugar. This one is preserved whole, but it's the same white radish, is what you call
it's
it.
all...
You see? And then you can buy this one if you like. You can buy this one if you like. You can buy this one if you like.
Okay.
What we're going to do today is we're going to cut a little bit of everything. I'm going to wash it for you, and then everybody can taste it first. Give you an idea, okay?
It can eat raw?
Well, it's just preserved vegetable.
Yes.
Yeah, no big deal, no big deal. Yeah, I'm going to wash them, okay? I'm gonna wash these guys.
Thank you.
Sabi nga ito parang... Nakuha ko pala na ito ng picture.
Hindi na.
Parang mas lalo nag-boring kapatid. Kasi
Preserved white radish.
tinataway niya yung
Inisip nila ang dami
boring
sila
na
ng
kapatid.
Huwag ko tataklan yung aking forward ko sa
Ano
inyo.
ako ba ito?
Translation.
Ako rin po rin siya.
Forward ko sa
Ay,
inyo.
ano pala?
Para hindi man kayo mag-take note. Really.
Okay, this one is this one, right? I always like to taste because I want to know how salty or how sweet it is before I use it. Because every stall, they get it from a different supplier and it will taste different. So, try. Try. Just one piece. This one is this one. You like? It's salty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, try? Yeah. So if it's too salty, so I always gauge. Okay. Now this one is a different one. Give this one a try. saltier.
That's more salty.
Yeah.
Mas maalat to.
Because it's preserved. Because if you don't want to put more salt,
Oh, yes.
it will be
Damage.
All right, this one is this one.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
I think the first one. It's better.
I like the taste
This
of
is not
the
chewy.
The first
the
one.
first one.
The
I
first
like
one.
the taste of the first one.
Okay, then we use that one. Doesn't matter.
You
Yeah.
cannot use it all.
No, you can, but usually you don't want to buy everything. I only buy everything so that you guys can
Yes,
see more,
yes.
right? But at home, if you have this one, that's fine to make this omelet. Trust me, it's very good. If you use this, it's very good. If you use this, it's still very good.
Okay.
Okay? So you decide which one you like to buy, but it's originally the same turnip. This is all called choy po.
Okay.
Choi po.
Choy po. Choy po. Choy po. Okay?
Preserved radish.
Yeah, and you, when you go to the wet market and you see this, if you see this, you'll probably see this. If you see this, you'll probably see this. A lot of the dry food stalls will have this for sure. Okay, so you've decided today we're going to use this one, right? And if you find it's a little bit too salty, I need to wash this first. Let me go wash.
Wala naman yung lasa mamaya pag naluto. Kasi na ano na to sa
Sa egg. Kasi huwag lang lagyan mo siya ng
asin. Wala yung asin. Or gusto magluto mo, huwag ka na maglagay ng asin dito.
Pwede mo kasi hindi niya dinala yung egg. Ay, zero sa water.
Oo, oo. Tinapitan ka
Pinadali-
ng
pinadali.
masa.
Kalma kasi, te.
Magugustuhan niya.
Kalma lang ba, te? Wala naman.
Yung lahat ng tinutong niyang luto sa akin, gusto naman ni Amo.
Kasi yung chick amo.
Pag benchik kasi,
Oh my God. Pero pag...
eh, bakit pumapasok ka dito? Umalis ka na.
Ano ba yung ang amo mo?
Friend.
Friend siya amo niya.
Siya, inano lang siya kasi para hindi daw ba boring. Kaso mas na-boring siya dito.
Hindi. Kasi hindi ako sa nagluluto ng best friend. Kasi hindi ako nagluluto sa kanila. Sila lang.
French ata laging
Kaya kasi
Western.
Alam ko ako lang pinag-intindi.
Baka palulutuin ka na kaya.
Sabagay, ako ganun din. Lagi ang nila.
Ayaw kasi nilalaki ng nire-review. Saka sila ang nag-choose ko ano nilang pagkain. Minsan kasi mga French Western.
Ah,
Mag-request lang sila yung gagawa ko. So,
Oh, I just washed it. So
ako kasi
somebody
ako
will need to,
mag-decide eh kung anong kainin
I want it
niyo.
to be cut,
Ako mag-
like
pero dahil akong
Okay.
friends.
into maybe, like at the end. Whoever wants to do this,
Means.
yeah, but not too small, so in the end, pieces about this big is a good size,
Okay.
okay? And then we'll put it all back in here. So all this dish is charcola,
Yes.
egg, if you're spring onion, whatever, and then we're going to just fry it up, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Hopefully. Okay, let's talk lettuce.
Okay, ladies, we have another.
French ang babae mo?
Mother.
Lagi naman bata eh. Ayaw sa akin na, sinasakal ko na.
Kung hotdog lang ang gusto niya.
Oo, dami yan.
Eat egg.
I washed them this morning to save time. You don't need the experience of washing lettuce, right? So, this is Chinese lettuce. Sam choy. Sam choy. You know? Yeah. Hong Sam choy is Chinese lettuce. Yeah. Hong Sam choy. So we all recognize this vegetable.
Yes. Yes,
This definitely can be eaten
Yes.
raw. You can
Yeah.
use this for salad wraps. You
Yes.
can put this in your
Can eat like
sandwich.
this.
Yeah. Any lettuce you can eat raw. Any lettuce you can eat raw. But
Yes.
this one is Chinese lettuce.
Okay.
Not iceberg, not romaine, not
Yes.
Indian.
Chinese lettuce.
Chinese lettuce, okay? Hong Sam choy. I had 4. So it looks very,
Because bulky.
it's just very, but once you cook it, it's going to reduce
Yes.
Yes.
substantially.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if it gets in my wok again. Just really wish me luck. I'm a little bit nervous. What we need for this dish? Ooh, interesting. I haven't cooked this in a long time. So I don't know what I'm
Shall
doing.
you put it there? Minced garlic.
We really need a lot of garlic.
Yeah, this one will probably need a lot of garlic because we got a lot of lettuce here. So we want ginger. If you want it to be minced like this, if you want it to be julienne, it doesn't matter. Maybe we do it julienne for this dish. Okay, and then we do need garlic. We want to do it now with garlic, right? We're good? Okay, we're good. And we also want this, or we do not want this. I like it. If at home there are children, then don't do it. But I like it. So we're gonna do it.
My kids love that.
Oh,
Love chili.
How old are they now?
13 and
Oh, they're
Oh,
already
okay,
okay.
yeah. I always use scissors because I don't want to sting my eyes. So, optional, and however much you want. Let's do a little bit more. All right, and then you can always leave one for garnish at the end.
What can you say?
Yeah, that's fine.
A little bit more.
I think that's fine. But what you need to do again now, if it's too salty, it might be too salty, but after I chop, I like to rinse. Yeah, I like to rinse one more time, just because it's quite salty.
Mmm.
Okay? And I might not use all of it. I'm gonna decide. This,
and vegetable oil for frying.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
This is for you. This is for me.
Oh.
Exciting.
Oh, that is the
That is preserved.
fermented
So,
bean curd. Is that, huh?
smell good.
I like. Not everybody likes, but I like. So let's hope you like too. Let's get chopped.
This way.
Okay? Okay, great, thank you. I'm gonna rinse these one more time. Just a very quick rinse, like, and then squeeze dry.
I think, oo. Maalat din. Oh, so di isa, dalawa.
Yung nababasa ko sa kanya. Mga recipe book na nandun sa akin. Fermented.
Bean curd.
Pag Chinese, nandun sila sa ganyan. Kasama ko na, parang
Sabi mo sa akin, mas napalit ka dito, ha?
dapat yung ang pinuha.
Sabi mo, okay na, nagdulong na ako. Meron mga ako, kaya yan.
Hindi siya nagluluto kaya. Hindi siya nagluluto sa akin.
Oh,
Tayo tayo ng mga...
Ako, interesado na kasi, wala mo, gusto, hindi ba kasama? Masarap ganda ba?
Ay, oo.
Diba?
I rinsed them
Healthy
twice.
yan.
So I just put some water, rinse them, squeeze out the water, just to lessen the amount of salt or sugar in here.
Kumbaga, steady stove.
Yes.
So this dish is ready to be cooked.
Okay.
Okay, so if you need it, you can get your picture,
Okay.
and then we.
Ma'am, this can have a salt for this, or can cook like this without this?
Oh, of course, you can cook any vegetable, just garlic and
Can
ginger,
without
right?
this?
The only thing that makes it special is this. If
Okay.
we don't use this, then it's just a stir fry.
Like normal stir fry?
It's just a stir fry.
Okay,
Garlic, ginger.
okay.
So, oh my God, that's me. That's the only reason why this one is special, is because it's with fermented bean curd, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
That's okay, madam. You can mix it.
Oh, I want to take it away.
I'm doing the video.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye-bye now.
Oh. You will mix it later?
I will cook it later, it's ready. I don't mix it together. you cook it
Oh, okay,
separately.
okay.
Okay, that's done. How many dishes are we?
1, 2, 3.
3.
One more. Three.
Oh my
There's
gosh!
2 more.
I know!
No.
What did I get
One
myself
na lang.
into?
One na lang.
There's 2 more.
No, one more.
This one and then there's one more.
Yeah, 5 dishes.
Yes.
3, 4, there's
How did
still
I,
one.
how did I get myself into this predicament? I don't know.
Ito mga pagkabuong. Tapos,
Okay, of course there's going to be some breakage. But
Yung pala.
isa na lang.
who's never tried this before?
Oo nga, may isa pa.
I can with sampo.
With what?
Morning glory. Morning glory.
Oh, yes, so if you want to do morning glory, that's fine too. Morning glory, it works. I don't know, it broke, so I don't know how many cubes. I'm just going to eyeball. About 4? It's quite salty, huh? Beware.
They said 3 pieces, sweetened for him.
Yeah, but this is a lot.
But this is
That's
a
a
lot.
lot.
So can more. So
Yeah,
6.
so, if you've never tried this
It's
before,
salty. That's
Taste
very
it.
salty.
taste it.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's salty. You can buy the one
Oh my
with,
God.
you can buy the one with chili, or buy the one without chili. I bought the one without chili, but then I'm adding chili. Okay, is it nice? It's a nice, it's nice. You don't like it? I know,
No, even beyond he wants it cooked and taste better.
I like it.
He
Okay,
likes it.
so I don't know, here maybe 6 pieces, 5 pieces. We might want to use a little bit of the liquid.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
tasty.
So as you can see, this one, you don't need anything else, okay? You only need some sesame oil because this has a lot of salt in it. So I'm not gonna use any more salt or anything when I cook. The flavor will just come from these.
Oh, yeah. Sesame.
I'm quite sure I can use even more, but we'll see. If I didn't use enough, you guys go home, use more.
Okay.
Okay. Okay,
So
so
next.
you got the picture?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's better if we make this mushy. So when we cook it, we don't need to break it up. This dish done?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting rid of it. It's going to sit on the sofa. Here you go. I only need to talk about one more, right?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, it's the last.
Projector.
Oh, projector! Living projector!
Dati nung nasa Chinese family din ako.
Ano ba kung tinok ko lang para makakaya?
Not kayo para sa pinang.
Not kayo.
Marites?
Makitid na ako lang meron ganun. Makitid na utak.
Ay, hindi naman tinitingnan, pero Maganda yung sulat kami.
Then, sabi niyo mo lang, send ko sa ili. Yun, nag-alok ko.
Lutuin mo sa kanila.
Nito, pagkatapos nito, itry nyo lutuin para hindi nyo makalimutan.
Yes. So, practice.
Ako niluluto ko kagad eh. Para hindi ko na siya makalimutan. Naluto mo ng isang beses.
Alam mo to, sabi mo nakisuta. Nakikita mo pa.
Naluto mo ng isang beses, wala na. Wala nang kulibo.
It's decaf.
Oh my gosh.
It's decaf.
And it's too lots of coffee.
It's
Too
decaf.
much.
It's decaf. It's decaf.
How many? That's for
How many letters?
No. For how many copies that for you?
I don't know. I just took the whole thing.
No, I mean how many cup? How many
cup?
This is for how many? No.
How many have I had?
Yes.
How many
This is my second
Second go.
or third.
Oh my
But it's
god.
almost all decaf.
Oh my
Like
god.
I have a habit of drinking coffee, but I cannot take caffeine anymore. It affects my sleep.
Really?
Everything affects my sleep. But I
That's
still want,
without sugar, right?
yeah, nothing. But I need that hot
That's the
black.
reason why she's
coffee.
still sexy. No
Yeah.
sugar.
I no sugar.
I will drink also that.
Okay, this is tofu. This is
Try
the
no
softest
sugar next
tofu.
How's
It's for
tofu?
steaming.
Yeah.
This is the softest one. So if you go to the supermarket and you buy, you read the label. It needs to say for steaming.
Yes.
You want the softest one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay? Silken tofu, they call it. Or if you see the picture on the box, if it's steamed, that's the one you want.
Okay.
Okay? Or you go to the wet market and you see the one that is the highest, that's the one you want. I've got 4 here. This is crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cook all 4, but what you do is, you wanna cube this for the mapo tofu. It is very soft, so you hold it in your hand, okay? So you take it out of the box. Always handle it with your hand. I'm gonna put it in a colander, and I will cut 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And then I will maybe
Oh, eating ka.
Good balance.
So excited.
okay, and then maybe one more. And then 1, 2, and then I gently place it in here. Okay. So anybody who wants to try, I have 3 more pieces. Who wants to try? Yeah. I will use hot water, so I will rinse this in a second. Because everybody touches it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody touches it, we will, I do recommend that you rinse it after. I'll get some hot water.
Sa akin, tinuturo ng matanda. Babad ko siya sa tubig. Muna sa kanya talaga.
Ay, naku.
Ilagay ko siya
Ganyan
sa
na lang.
Ilagay ko siya sa bowl. Ilagay mo siya sa bowl, tapos lagyan mo siya ng tap water. Hayaan mo siya sa ref. Babad mo muna siya. Depende sa'yo. Pwede mo kunin hanggang sa magluto ka. Tapos bago ka magluto, i-out mo siya kasi malaki na. Mga 30 minutes bago ka magluto. Kaya na.
Yan na.
Sabay na mag-try.
Huwag kang maingay. Nakuha yan sa video.
Hindi madudulog.
Okay na.
Hindi. Hindi ito magdudulog. Pwede naman kasi hindi ganito yung
Technique.
Sa akin, ano eh, nilagay ko.
Ano lang naman yan? Suggestion niya lang yan para hindi na mag-ugas, madagdag ugasan.
Kasi,
Ano muna to sa tubig, ibabad. No, usually, the reason why binababad ata para hindi siya
oo,
mapanis
para hindi
sa
siya
taas.
masira.
Kasi that is protein which is nagsasabay siya.
Hindi rin, pag binababad mo, madali siyang hiwain, hindi maging ganito.
Usually, ang pinagbababadan pa namin is
Oo.
the salt and water.
Wala. So,
Para
water lang.
magiging ma-firm siya.
Yeah, para ma-firm.
Para hindi nadudulog yun.
Ha?
Hindi
Pwede na kayo mahirapan ako.
Ang
Pag niluto mo na yan.
Pag niluto, steam naman to, hindi yan nadudurog.
Ay, yes, na.
Oh, pero kung stir fry mo,
Yan, natutulog.
kailangan dahan-dahanin mo siya kung stir fry
Kaya ang
ka.
pangit yun pag yan soft ang ginamit. Kailangan yung hard soft.
Hindi, ginagamit din to sa stir fry.
Ayoko na lang stir.
Pero pag ginamit mo to, ano sabi ko sa'yo, ibabad mo yan.
Pero pag stir
Burn to po.
kaya nalagyan mo ng
Stir
ano,
fry, babad
kung
ka.
nalagyan ko bean curd.
Tapos, nilagay mo siya, dahan-dahanin mo siyang balik-talik. Pero huwag naman yung sunog na sunog.
O yung galing niya hindi nahulog.
Veterans ako eh, sa paghawak ng lahat ng bagay.
Steam naman yan, kaya.
Okay.
Usually I only do 2 for one dish. I do 2.
Me, I use one.
You use 1. If I make this
We
dish,
use one also.
I use 2. So what you do is, let's do this in the kitchen, it's easier.
Okay.
Try to peek.
Kasi ang gano'n na
Come on in. Everybody,
Ano lang, may
the camera lid is not
Sa
me.
isa.
So what I'm doing is I have some water, boiling water. And this will force some of the water out.
Okay, buo pa.
If you add hot water to tofu,
Sabi, dalhin daw dun.
just like any vegetable, if you add heat to vegetable, the water will come out of the vegetable, right? So, the heat will a little bit, right?
Tama na yung take note ko.
Correct.
And if you let it sit here for a little while, it will force the water out of the vegetable. So when you force it out, it becomes a little bit firmer. Oh.
It is simple.
Just the, it's not anything.
Yun nga. Hugasan naman yung hugasan naman yung
Hugasan lang naman pala.
Force
Hugasan lang pala. Huwag na tayo. Ang sarap ng pata.
Yes, Lord. Thank you po. Positive ka naman.
Positive. 3 times na. Saudi. Dito, dalawa.
Kami na alaga ko.
Yes. Pero mas
Lagi kami nasa lesa ng alaga ko. Sa awan ng Diyos wala pa. At nung pasagsagan, dahil kaming out ng alaga ko.
galing kasi ako ng Saudi. Nung nasa Saudi ako, bago ko, pangalawang taon ko. Kasi di ko.
Saudi kami.
Saudi ako.
Saudi rin.
2021 lang ako.
6 years ako din.
This
Parang
is
start,
rubbish.
2021 ako umuwi.
November ako. October.
So we just put hot water on,
Okay.
okay, but gently so you don't break it. This is pork. This is quite a lot of pork. This is too much. Remember, this is a tofu dish, not a pork dish. So that
Oh,
some people, they add a lot of pork. And then they have half
yes.
tofu,
Me,
half
I
pork.
use lot of pork.
Then it's not a mapo
So,
tofu.
peanut
It's a mapo pork,
Yes, yes.
Okay,
right? Don't overdo the pork.
okay. Hindi, nakalive pala yun. Akala ko medyo lang.
Yeah, the mistake that people make with this dish is they add too much pork.
Yes. Because that's the old woman teach me.
Okay, you want this for flavor only. You want it just to flavor.
Oh, okay. Nakalive pala yung sinabi natin.
Hindi. Naka-private naman yung tayo.
This is Sichuan peppercorn.
What's that?
Sichuan peppercorn. Smell. This is for mapo tofu, but it's optional.
Yung ano, yung maanghang yung hanggang sa dito.
Ano na yan? Ano yan?
Sikwan.
Yung ano, iba ang anghang niya, yung ibang ang anghang niya. Yung pag kinain mo, hindi pa siya gaano maanghang. Tapos tumatagal naging maanghang na siya. Ano yung tawag?
Sikwan.
Ha? Sikwan.
Pero pwede yung ibang
Hindi
cheese
ka
na.
lang kita lang.
Paminta.
Pwede rin sa mga, pwede mo yung
Parang sa biryani.
Pwede dagdag mo.
Nilalagay ba yun sa
Oo,
biryani?
palasa sa biryani.
Pwede niya naman yan.
Oo.
Pandagdag lasa.
Saka ibang amoy niya.
So you notice whenever I use pork for cooking, I do use pork with quite a lot of fat. okay? But this is not substantial compared to the whole dish overall. This one is optional. Here is, you're not gonna see Sichuan peppercorn. This is called Faziu. Okay, this is called Faziu. This is where the ma comes from.
That's
Ma.
optional, right?
Yeah, because not everybody likes it.
Yeah, so, optional.
It's okay, we're not
Reason
gonna-
we-
But the original dish should have this.
Okay.
This is ma ho tofu. This is the ma, the numbing.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
ma
Yeah.
ma la means it numbs your mouth.
Mm.
This is ma ho tofu. Okay, this is gives you the numbing effect.
So that's the number one.
Huh?
Spicy.
Yes.
That's the number one.
But the
meat for mom.
spiciness is not hot. It will not.
Numb. It makes your tongue numb. It makes your lips numb. It's very Sichuan. This is a very Sichuan dish, okay? Whether you add it, again, it's up to you. Whether you add a little bit or a lot is up to you. Whether you want to add them whole, like this,
It's up to
or
you.
if you want to crush it, is up to you.
Okay.
The more you crush, the more
Uh-huh.
That's the thing they will put in spicy chicken.
yeah. Well, not all spicy chicken. This will give you the numbing effect. Ma is numb in Chinese. Okay? So I'm going to do a bit of crushing, and it will really bring out the flavor. And the kids will hate you for this.
And yes, whoever has kids cannot be.
Yeah, whoever has kids at home.
But what can replace with the black pepper or white?
No, because then it would change the dish. It wouldn't be the same dish.
Maybe I will just put little.
You can put just a little, and don't crush it,
Yeah.
so that people can pick it out. Okay? But it's okay. See, this is the mala flavor.
Yeah.
Can you recognize the flavor?
I really like this
You recognize this flavor?
Can I, ma?
Something like lemongrassy.
Can I, ma?
Can you?
Like pepper.
Sometimes they use in a French bread.
Oh,
In
French bread.
okay. Mala. Nice.
First time ko makakita.
Now we need, oh, yes, thank you.
And ano po?
Now we need to put everything together. Okay, so this dish, we have ginger, we have garlic,
Oo, Sichuan.
Ah, ganito.
we have,
Sichuan.
we have spring onion, and then we need seasonings.
Togan sauce.
Yes, yes. This is the toban sauce, okay?
Natural.
Tabancha,
Google na.
toban sauce.
That's optional also?
No.
No, sir,
That's,
really need for that,
Yes. If we make everything optional, then everything,
it's gone, that moment.
some things are not optional. Huh?
Can you please put it down? Tip.
I'll give you the lineup in a second. Oh, here. Ma.
There's a sauce in the supermarket and it's already on label. It says ma.
Mapo tofu.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in the packet.
yeah. So I keep using that.
Oh, yeah, you can use that.
If I cook this kind of, I just use that.
You can use that, but I heard that it's not as good as if you concoct it yourself.
Oh, okay.
But yes, that's the cheap way. I mean, sweet and sour pork, you can do it yourself, or you can buy the packet. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything you can buy the packet. Or
Is that packet the same with this or not?
it's the same brand, so they do use some of this. But I never use the packets. I just concoct my own sauce.
I use that though. There's also for eggplant.
Yeah, but when I make eggplant, I concoct my own.
Ganun.
Okay na?
Okay? All right, so this I've doubled. It says to add 2 tablespoons. So I will go with more than 2. 1. Let's do 3 rounded spoons. Let's do this much. It should be good. It should be good. If it's not good, we'll add more when we're cooking. Okay?
Rice wine.
So here, rice wine, we're going to do, usually I need 1, so today I'll have to do 2 cupfuls. And then I'll need, usually I do 1, so today I'll need 2. Is that right? 2, oh my God, so cool. Holy cow. And then I will also need sesame oil.
Ano yun?
Rice wine.
And then I will need,
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
I got the soy sauce already.
Sulat mo na
Yeah,
yan.
yeah, yeah.
Cornstarch, cornstarch and sugar lang.
Okay, so a bit of sugar. But cornstarch we'll need here.
Ano yung tinatanong mo ba? Yung tagalong
Rice wine.
Ay, sa kaso, yes, sesame oil.
Kung napicturan mo to, nandiyan naman lahat.
Do I have everything?
Temperature, ay temperature.
Can you run down the list for me again? Tomato sauce, rice wine, light soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, cornstarch. It's all there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so give that. It's too full, so let me dissolve all the cornstarch.
Wait, diba?
Yeah. And then that's ready.
Ganit.
Okay, try ko. Parang mas pretty.
chopstick sana.
Ayan, yan.
It should dissolve.
Okay.
Just give it a second and it's done. So we have everything? Oh,
Yes.
no. This one. So here's my pork. Whenever I cook with meat, chicken, beef, whatever, I always season.
Yes.
Okay,
Me
so
too.
good. That's exactly what you should do. So what we do when we season is I always do a bit of cornstarch.
Sasabihin lagi na
I do a bit of salt, I do a bit of sugar, white pepper is optional, and then I do a bit of oil, vegetable oil, and I do a bit of light soy.
May I put everything?
Yeah, some people add oyster sauce, some people
No,
add
not
white
oyster
pepper,
sauce.
some people add,
Constant kami nag-edit.
Ano ba yan? Linis naman ang papel ko.
So, hindi na pag magluto ka ng ganyan, mga ganyan.
touch of
Ulit-ulit
oil.
naman.
This is just rice bran oil, okay? Just vegetable oil.
Yung ganang cornstarch, sugar, so...
Yeah, so
Mostly marinated kasi sila.
yeah, you can, I usually put a touch of salt, a touch of sugar, cornstarch, light soy, oil, 5 things.
They usually say SSC. Sugar, cornstarch. Okay.
Yes, SSC. And then, so whenever you're stir frying chicken slices, pork slices, beef slices, minced pork, minced chicken, minced whatever, you do need to season a little bit. Even, just trust me, you just need to season a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, but don't over season this, okay?
To make a little bit taste.
Yep, and then we're good. And then this dish, after this is all mixed, this dish is ready to cook.
Ano yan? Pamigay yun. Ano sabi niya kumain daw?
Kumain daw, kumain pa daw. Hindi mahilig kasi yung
Ayaw niya.
lalaki.
Pwede mo naman ano,
Yung chili. Yung chili, balik mo.
Ugat kasi.
Alam mo yung dito sa may chai, may doon house doon. Then siguro yung ginagamit nila, yung marami sa KFC.
Chili. Fried chili and chili beans.
Kailangan dito.
Ayaw kasi ng amo ko.
Ayun ang mga hang. Lalaki. Meron naman nasa, magtanong tayo kung mayroong ganyan na ibang hang. Madam, is there a sauce like this, not chili?
Is there a sauce like this?
Not chili. The not
Then
chili.
it won't be mapo though.
Oh,
It's not, because
Kasi maanghang
mala
It should
is
be.
the whole essence of the dish.
okay na lang.
Yeah, it's the whole essence of the dish. All right, so you got your picture?
Yeah.
Mga alaga ko, gustong gusto
And
nila.
of course,
Pwede na ba natin
if you let it
serve
sit,
yan
there's
na?
more water is coming out.
Serve yan na.
Okay? So it's draining a little bit more.
Ilan ba yung
Just continue to let it
Mostly
drain.
yung dish namin is tatlo. Like main dish,
We
side
find a
dish.
home.
Like two main dish, one side dish. Like,
Lutuin mo lang yung ano. Yun lang, yung dalawa lang muna.
kasi mostly naman ang side dish namin is gulay lang.
Oo. Lutuin mo yung dalawa.
Anong dalawa?
Ikaw, wala
Alam
kang
mo naman
hindi
itong mabida ko. Mabigyan niya naman ako ng idea.
Bahala, tignan muna natin
Can
mamaya.
I
Saan
put
ko sa
together
ating
one more thing
lutuin?
before we start
Ah, gusto ko
wrapping?
itong lutuin.
One more thing. The dipping sauce for the dumpling. The dipping sauce for the dumpling is primarily black vinegar.
Mamaya na.
Which is-
Mamaya na pag natikman natin yung luto.
This is chinchan vinegar. Look for chinchan vinegar. Chinchan vinegar. Yep, okay. So if you only use this for dipping the dumpling, that's fine. You don't need anything else.
Uy.
You don't need it, but I like to add things. Just I add a little bit of light soy sauce.
That's for the sauce, madam.
Yeah,
Dipping sauce.
yeah, just a little bit. This one's optional. I feel vinegar is not optional because I love vinegar, but this is optional.
Oh, for dipping.
For dipping.
This one optional.
May sarili silang pamilya.
Just a touch of light, sesame oil. And
Walang
I do.
pag-dipping. Kailangan kong gumawa.
And if you like, you can add any chili you like. You can add some of this if you like. You can add this if you like. You can add Tabasco if you like. It's up to you, okay? So some people like spicy, some people don't like spicy. Should we not do spicy
Kailangan ko ng picture.
or we do spicy? Do you want to add any spicy to our sauce or no?
No?
No, okay, well then we don't add spicy, but at home, you add whatever to make
Yes.
it spicy, okay?
Okay.
Do we need to cook the sauce or no? Oh, direct. This is, ganun na yan siya.
It's just a dipping
Yan
sauce.
na.
Okay. So it's time to
Yan na natin. Ito.
make that. Ay, gusto ko mag-video pa.
Ate, after, saan na kaya?
Magbabalot lang.
Oo, magbabalot.
Ano mag...
I use bamboo steamers
Hindi mo nagbabalot.
to steam. I don't know how you guys steam at home. I really do recommend bamboo
Mauna
steamers.
kayo magbalot.
They are the best.
Maya na ako.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, madam.
This is the exciting part.
Yeah. Sige, magbalot kayo.
Can we use the rice cooker with the steam?
Yeah, it depends. Depends.
You can. How do you steam? How do you usually steam? Rice cooker? You don't steam.
Just boil it.
You need to
You
buy.
can boil them, but if you boil them, you gotta make sure you
Control.
wrap
Well,
well. Because if there are holes and such, they will disintegrate in your water. So you gotta make sure you wrap. I like to steam. You can pan fry these if you like. Okay, pan frying works as well. But pan frying is not as healthy.
Kami kasi may machine.
hindi kayong rice cooker, may pagsilin mo yun, may kasama pa.
Kaya nga, yung mabutas-butas na.
Butas.
Steam
O,
mo yun.
doon mo na lang ilagay. Tapos lagyan lang
Rice cooker is fine. You just won't be able to steam very many. Because what I do is I stack. So I can stack up to 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so but I guess when you make it, it'll be just an
Yan kasi pag
appetizer.
magluto ka ng karaming steam,
But you
pwede.
can try also.
You
Papampano
can
mo
pan
na
fry.
lang.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube and find out how to pan fry dumplings.
Punta ka lang sa amin.
Everything is on YouTube. I like to steam.
So when I buy this one, I need something that is for frying.
No,
No.
this one is for frying too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want like this, a nice round mold in the middle, and then water on the edges. Just a little bit. Remember, I didn't add any liquid. I squeezed out the liquid, so don't add soy sauce, please. Don't add an egg, please. Squeeze shut, and then pleat, pleat, pleat. 3 on one side. 1, 2, 3. 3 on the other side, squeeze shut. It should look like a crescent. No pleats on this side, pleats on this side. And you want it to sit very nicely in the bamboo steamer. And then I will do it again.
Yes, again.
Again.
Okay. Water. Wet the edges, just a tad. Pinch the middle shut.
Yes.
Pleat. 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 hands, feet, 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 squeeze shut. Final pinch. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah,
Wait,
Yes. good.
Kamay mo lang. Kamay mo.
So let's see how many we make. You guys can start getting your boxes out. You want me to steam everything and you take them home steamed, or you want to take them home unsteamed and you go home and steam?
I want to bring already cooked.
You want already cooked, or you
We
want?
want to
Because you can go home and steam. It's
No,
right
yes.
for your employer. You can keep them in the refrigerator and then tonight you can steam. Okay?
But can you have it already?
Yeah, we'll have some cooked, but I'm giving you the option. After we steam, we eat here, because after you steam, you reheat.
Yes, yes.
It's not as good.
We cook, madam, and taste here.
Yeah,
And then we
okay.
bring the other.
Yeah, this might be too much, my dear.
Ang galing-galing mo talaga.
Let's just wrap them first and then you decide. Because I find that steamed dumplings, if you steam them and you don't eat them right away, the wrapper becomes a little bit chewy. Right? Do you know what I mean? These ones, I don't necessarily need to cook for you. You can always go home and steam yourself. You can try steaming in the rice cooker. Okay, I'm going to do some tidying up. You girls know what to do. Let's see if anybody's an expert, then I can ask you. Yeah. So you're good enough to teach everybody. She is my apprentice. She's already passed the test.
Wow.
Tell Mom Germ.
Let's see if I already I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Ano ba yan?
Kasi turuan mo ako.
Na-stress ako.
Ganyan ba?
Pero mo. Mama ka na lang sa bahay namin.
Madali lang kayo na.
Ha? Wala kang baliktad dito sa ano? Wala kang baliktad dito sa...
Split. Split.
Split. May split ba dyan?
Don't add too much water. Too much water becomes really wet. And try to put more inside next time. Because that one, then it's all skin. There's no, so make sure it's nice and full, right? You see mine is really full. So once you've graduated, make sure you pack it in so it's very balanced. Half vegetable, half meat, and then you've got your carbohydrates, right? Make sure you really stuff them. Yeah, so add more next time. Add more filling.
Oh, because
Otherwise, it's just, you go out, it's all skin and no filling. At home, we want it to be nice and balanced.
sobra naman ito lang dami.
Ito talaga ako mag- Let's try ba na?
Panoorin mo muna sila.
Not
Bibig
bad.
ko. Ang cute eh.
Oh?
Ang siyang tabigil.
Tapos,
Ang sushi. Ang
yay!
Yan. Ito pa. Ito na. Ang ginawa.
Add more feelings.
At pa feelings. Naad ko na lahat ng feelings ko.
Ano nangyari?
Ayun, sablay pa din. Ako lang ang nakakaalam ng feelings niya. Para feelings ko.
Makakapagpupo tayo dito.
Bakit kaya mo rin? Para ka nag-video.
Okay na ba ito?
Isa pa, ubusin natin kaya ako. Ano pa?
Oh, it's a lot now.
Coming!
Business is not doing well if we put too much. Okay? We will solve it if not. Otherwise, we don't have much profit.
Is she talking to the YouTube video or talking to us?
So, talking to the video.
Oh,
Talking to the moon, madam.
talking to the moon? Madame has to
Now
find her
it's
phone.
just like
You have to get my phone.
Oh, what your phone?
Here!
your coffee.
I know, don't forget my coffee. actually a decaf, so it's not really doing anything for me, but I just need to be drinking.
Yeah, kailangan niya ng amo ko.
I need more practice.
Okay, you guys want to say hi?
Hi!
Thank you for watching.
Woo. I sent it to the group. Some people are not on my group, okay? Now, I don't want them to look like dead fish. I want them to sit very prim and pretty. They need to sit. Yeah, they're all looking good, guys. So make sure, because there's effort. Make extra to freeze. So when you want to eat them, take them out from the freezer, put them in the steamer, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, you got dumplings.
This is good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Need this one. Kasi lahat may dumplings.
Or you can make
Paano naman kasi lahat mo yung feelings mo?
Kunting feelings lang.
If you don't have paper like this and you're steaming, make sure you brush the steamer with oil.